What the heck is going on, guys? How's everybody? Today we have massive updates inbound for NA. It looks like we are finally going to get caught up to Korea server. The basic too long didn't read notes for this. We are getting Kotana. We are getting the 6-star runes. That's going to be available in a hard mode in the rune dungeon part. We are getting new skills for each of the champions. We are getting seasons added to Battlefield. We are getting the guild house eventually, not with the initial update, but another update coming soon as well. We are going to get the guild house. There is the auto mining is coming. There is a ton of stuff coming. So yeah, we're going to go through all of it here in a minute, but that's basically the cliff notes. I'm sure I probably missed something. Be sure to watch the whole video to see it, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can constantly stay updated with all the notes. But let's get into it. So first major thing is the Katana zone. So we are getting the new zone. We kind of already knew this. If you looked at your repeat requests, it already showed this, but we are getting it. And then at the end of it, we're also getting these fairy transmogs. So kind of cool. I think that's kind of all that's coming from that, though.
Well, the new area explorations.
Yeah, new repeat requests.
Requests,
sorry.
And the guard journal thing too, right?
Oh,
Remember
true.
where they gave you the rainbow mons and the crystals?
Yep. That was a lot of crystals. Barcode very recently released a video about how many crystals that is. So Chet is right, that is huge. But that is to be expected with any new zone. But yes, that is going to be awesome. The repeat requests are probably going to be better. So hopefully more Breath of Life. That would be nice. And then, okay, so we have new skills here, so I want to briefly talk about each of them. So for the fire one, for Orbia, her fire weapon, it looks like it's going to have a chance to stun it on a burned target, which kind of makes the fire weapon more viable for PvP. The one thing I am unsure of is if this is going to replace the first skill or second skill, depending on your summoner, or if it's going to be a choice. They don't really make it clear in these patch notes. But it'd be cool if it was a choice, because maybe one might be good for PvP and then one good for PvE, but yeah. And then the frozen one, for the water weapon, this seems really cool. So it's essentially going to like blast them back and then root them in place. So this would be very nice for Battlefield, because you like blast them back, root them, and then run. And then her wind weapon, which of course is already an amazing skill. This one seems very decent though. So it sends out these tornadoes that's going to inflict shock damage. And then it's also going to deal damage that penetrates defense based on the amount of debuffs that the target has.
No, it says if they have a certain number of debuffs.
Oh, I apologize.
Then it penetrates, yeah.
Correct.
So it'll be like, if they have 5 debuffs on them, it'll penetrate their defense.
Yeah. So that might be very interesting. However, her first skill on her wind weapon right now is already amazing. It essentially kind of turns her into Argon. So that's going to be tough to beat. And then for Kina, so I apologize, I didn't read these ones in advance, so I'm just going to read what they say. I don't know much about these characters anyway, so I apologize, but hopefully me reading it will make sense to you if you play Kina. So it says, applies continuous recovery while stacking fire energy on yourself 3 times and grants recovery and acceleration, which is skill cooldown reduction to summoned monsters. That sounds amazing. This is the water weapon now. Applies 3 stacks of water energy on yourself while inflicting movement speed and attack speed reduction to the enemy target. Heals allies and greatly increases the attack speed and hit chance of teammates with high attack speed. That sounds pretty cool too. And then for her wind weapon, it says heals allies while stacking the energy of wind in yourself 3 times. If the heal target is a summoner, the amount of healed is increased. Increase the accuracy rate of allies centered on yourself and grants immunity to teammates with HP above a certain percentage. Wow, huge buff for Kina there.
Yeah, that one sounds really good. But
yeah.
I think that the one that's there right now cleanses your team. If it's a second skill, right?
Yeah, but still, that's very interesting because immunity is hard to come by, so. And then we have Cleef. So we have Cleef's fire weapon. It says, inflicts damage and burn effect to the enemies in front of you. If the target is a creature, the received critical damage increases. If you have heal over time, you can silence enemies.
Oh, that's Huge.
That's amazing for Cheetah with his Camilla. Because that's what heal over time is, right? The continuous recovery, right?
Yeah, but I'm not Cleef.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you switched to Orbia. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. See, I don't watch Cheetah's streams. I'm bad. If you guys do, you see that he's an amazing Orbia in PvP. I just forget because, yeah, he was Cleef forever. My bad. Okay, so Cleef's water weapon grants the energy of water to oneself, reduces the damage dealt from surrounding enemies, and freezes the enemies with reduced attack power with a certain probability. While possessing the energy of water, there's a certain chance of freezing the enemies that hit you. Interesting. Sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually.
Good for Naraka. And then his wind weapon here, it says inflicts damage on enemies in front of you and instantly increases your defense by the number of hits. After that, additional damage is dealt in proportion to defense, and if the target is a creature, the final damage is increased. If your defense is above a certain level, a shield is applied to nearby allies, excluding yourself. Well, that sounds pretty cool too, actually. Sounds like he needs a lot of defense, but pretty cool.
Well, it shows in the little video here, it shows him using skill 3 to give himself a defense buff and then using the skill.
Oh, big brain plays in the showing you how to do it on the skill. And then even more exciting, we have 6-star runes coming. So as I said, guys, it says there's going to be 2 levels of hard mode with added applied to Path of Adventure. I'm just assuming that's going to be in the rune boss spot. That would just make sense. It says in hard mode, the new boss, Kamari, will appear and you can acquire 6-star runes as described below. So this is going to be the boss. It doesn't really tell us too much about her. And it says, in addition, the 6-star runes material... Oh, just costumes. Yep, sorry. So we can craft new costumes with the stuff that she's going to drop as well. Sorry, I want to keep going here before I talk about it. So it says, along with the addition of 2 new runes, the maximum rune star grade will be expanded to 6 stars, and rune alchemy system will be added. So... it says the 2 new runes, Destroy, Shield, and Destroy has the effect of destroying the target's maximum HP by a certain percentage of damage inflicted. Shield creates a shield when a percentage of attack at the start of battle and regenerates after cooldown. So very similar to how it was in Sky Arena. It says the 6-star runes can be acquired from the newly added hard levels of Path of Adventure, so summoners who want more powerful should try the hard difficulty. So I am assuming, maybe this is dumb of me to even question this, but we're going to be able to farm all of the different rune dungeons in the hard mode in order to get 6-star runes, correct, Cheetah? That's how you interpret this?
Yeah.
I'm scared, right? Are you scared like I am?
I think that you're only going to get 6-star Destroy and Shield runes, and that you're going to have to use Rune Alchemy to make all of the other ones into 6 stars.
That's what I think too, and I don't like it. And we'll see. And sorry, that's why I kept being sketchy when I was reading through this, because like I kept wanting to bring it up, but I wanted to make sure I read through like all of that. But yeah, so we'll see. I really hope you can just like farm the Taladus or whatever, like the rage boss, on hard and get 6-star runes.
Well, you'll fight the Kamari guy then. It says that it'll be Kamari.
I'm sketched. Okay, anyway. Rune alchemy consists of rune crafting, rune succession, rune combination, rune disassembly, and are briefly explained as followed. Rune crafting, craft the desired runes by gathering materials. Replace rune crafting that was in alchemy profession.
Yeah, so that's just something they already had. They're just moving it out of alchemy. Alchemy was kind of getting crowded.
It was getting pretty crowded with a lot of stuff, so it's just like a new spot. Okay. Hopefully that has nothing to do with master promotion, though. And then rune succession, part of the maximally? Is that a word?
Part of a maximally enhanced runes.
Anyway, that doesn't matter.
Applied effect stones and magic stones can be transferred to 6-star legendary rune.
Is that supposed to say alchemy?
No, I think it means if you have a plus 15 rune, you can move the effect stones and magic stones off of it onto a 6-star rune.
Oh, hopefully that what it means.
Is that what it means? That's what it sounds like.
I don't know. Sorry, this part's really bad, but I'm leaving it in there because like they need to work on the translation sometimes. And comment down below if we're
or
being
maybe
dumb.
Give, like, an example thing so that we know what they're actually talking about.
Yeah, comment below if we're dumb. Okay, rune combination. Obtain a new rune by combining 3 runes of the same star grade and rarity. And then I'm assuming you have a chance to get a 6-star if you combine 5 stars. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 10% chance from what I've seen.
Yeah, because it's on Korea already. Rune disassembly, which was previously available in rune menu, will be moved to rune alchemy. Okay.
So 2 of the things are just things that were already in the game. They're just moving them all here.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then there's some other improvements here. So expedition is going to be moved to 7 times a week instead of 20 times a day, which is amazing. They do say they're going to greatly increase the rewards, so we'll see what that actually means. Hopefully we don't get lose too many rewards. It also says that they're going to add like a level 5. It says a hard mode. But yeah, so the rewards are going to be increased for that as well. And then you can also acquire the new 6-star runes, I'm assuming from the new hard mode. And then like various other materials, of course. And then they are adding a ranked system to Battlefield, and they are adding, I'm assuming, sky stones and crystals to the reward here, which will be very, very nice for us. And then it says, additionally, you can check details about the opposing team. You can also check whether or not you are in a party. So this kind of going to let you see, like, if it was not fair or whatever, or like what happened.
Or maybe like during the game you can check the other team.
And know that they're going to stay together because they're in a party probably. And
or like see that only one person on their team's getting the kills or whatever, so you know to like...
stay away from that person.
Or go after them.
Oh, true. And then so Galagos, there's also improvements coming as far as creating the restrictions on the team. So I'm pretty sure what they're talking about there is like how it tells you need like 3 mages, 3 this, 3 that. But the magic order is gonna like stay the same. And they're they're adding a higher difficulty as well, with better rewards. So that'll be cool for some people who did actually finish it already. I'm getting kind of close. I guess I'm lying. Stage 4 is so hard. But yeah, so some people are finished, so that's going to be nice for them to increase their difficulty.
Yeah, it says everything except for the team formation, right?
Oh, team formation in magical order. Oh, okay.
So you can do like bad things to your summoners, bad things to your monsters, and buffs to the enemy monsters.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, you can't change the monsters that it wants you to use.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for that clarification.
But I remember them saying this when it first came out, and it sounded like it was going to be like a re-rolling kind of system that just like gives you random ones. I think I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I remember them showing it, but I think it was all in Korean, and we couldn't read it. And it was a picture, so you couldn't translate it.
Yeah,
couldn't translate it easily.
Some descriptions like definitely missing in here, but either way, there is going to be some harder mode for Galagos, so that is cool for those.
For more Galagos coins.
Yeah, Galagos coins. Let's go. And then also we are getting the auto gathering and mining, and my worries have been cleared up. You are still able to manual mine as much as you want, as I read it, but there's also just going to be an additional gathering and mining system that's automatic. It doesn't actually tell you the amount. It says proportionate to summoner's level. I think account level, not summoner level, account level. But from what I heard, where most people are at, it's going to be like 200 a day.
No, they already buffed it and created to 1,000.
1,000 a day. Very nice.
And I don't think they took the cap off of it though. For like manual mining, I think you did 1,000 a day now instead.
Oh, okay.
1,000 a day is pretty good.
That's amazing, but no more mining captains. No more titles.
Yeah, I guess that's like a hard day of mining the 1,000.
That's a lot, but like
yeah,
I've done it. I've done like 3,000. Okay, anyway, sorry, going off a little bit. This is a lot of patch notes, guys. Our bad, but we're almost at the end here. So there is just a few more things as far as like sky stones being added for elite raids, which is really nice for support. So you can like farm raids for sky stones, I'm assuming. Hopefully there's no cap. Then like people just be doing raids all the time. Yo, let's go.
It says for the support rewards.
Oh, that's just the one time.
Yeah, 1 a day.
But still, more people will be doing it, so that's nice. Improvements will be made to the summoner's weapon attribute can be changed in the monster team formation screen. That's actually a very nice quality of life change. That's why I wanted to mention it. It's very annoying going into your summoner and changing that. So that good job, guys. And then yeah, there's just like, I don't know, other quality of life changes. And then the other big thing we're getting, but not on the April, what is this, April 5th? Was that the date? Not on April 5th. It's going to be on April 19th.
2 weeks after.
Yeah, we're getting the Guild Town, which I think Korea just got, right?
No, they just got like a cool note about it. I think pretty much like what we're getting right now. They
Okay.
got that.
Nice,
too,
nice.
So
So yeah,
we're catching right up.
like I said, I think we are pretty much caught up to Korea at this point. There is a bunch of cool stuff in this Guild Town. I don't want to like read all of it, but there's going to be a fishing spot, which I'm assuming you're going to be able to get the calm mackerel from because they mentioned a way to farm calm mackerel. So that's going to be nice. And then there's like going to be like a hot spring.
Yeah, it says right there. At the fishing spot, you can catch fish that can only be obtained through field events.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yep, sorry, thank you, Chetta. But yeah, there's going to be a bunch of like fun stuff in here, I guess. I don't think anything too crazy being added, but other than the calm mackerel thing, that's insane. And then also we are getting the shared skill points within your account. So this is going to make changing summoners very easy because once you plus up skills on your main, then you have it on your alts as well.
It'll also make leveling up your ults a lot easier if there's shared skill points because they'll have all those skill points right off the start. They'll just be maxed on everything.
So it'll be really easy to clear content, as well as once you're on, like say you choose Cleef as your new main and you're in Orbia, you can just reset it once you're on your Cleef and build it the way you want with the skill points, I'm assuming. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it costs 100k to reset your skill points. So.
Oh, I thought it was
Not that bad.
300.
No, it's 100, I think.
Okay, but either way. And then there is a bunch of other improvements coming. I definitely recommend you read through them. The main one I want to talk about is the Brawl Arena one. So right now it's like kind of unfair because if you are the person who is the top rank, like the higher rank of the two, you pick first, which means you get to pick like the most meta monster or the best monster in the game, hypothetically. And then your opponent picks two. You pick two, your opponent gets two, and then you get the last pick. And last pick means essentially you can have the chance to counter them without them countering you, or you can like pick something that you know can easily be counterpicked, and then they can't have the opportunity to counterpick it because you got last pick and you got first pick. So it's actually kind of unfair. So the way they're changing it now is it's going... So this kind of confused me at first, so I'm going to do my best to explain it because I understand it now, but I still don't know if I can explain it great. But, so it's going to say now each player will select a total of 5 monsters and ban one of the opponent's monsters, and then select the 3 remaining of the 4 types to participate. So what this means is you guys are you're going to select your 5.
It'll go back and forth.
Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1.
No, it'll go like 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1.
Okay, makes sense.
So the person that gets second pick will get last pick now. And then each player bans a monster, and then each player chooses 3 monsters, and then I guess you choose your Soul Link monster after that.
Okay, makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense for you. I know it's a little confusing, but it does make it more fair, and after you do one, it'll make sense. It does make sense to me, but I'm bad at explaining things.
If you played Sky Arena, the draft will work the same way like Sky Arena.
See, that's what confused
And then
me.
you'll choose 3 of the 4 guys that are remaining.
Yeah, I already thought that's how it worked, but I guess in Sky Arena you had 4 monsters, right? That's the difference.
Yeah, you actually used 4.
Yeah, but in this one you used 3.
Yeah.
So that's why when I read this, I was like, what? That is how it works, because I'm like so old school and like think about Sky Arena all the time. But yeah. There is a bunch of other things that are changing as well. Anything important in here? I don't really think so.
Yeah, the auto clear of Karios and things like that.
Oh yeah, so this is interesting. I don't know how efficient this is going to be or how awesome it is going to be, but one thing I want to talk about is they're saying they're adding it to daily tasks and reward from Summoner Pass. So they talked about in the past that they want to get rid of arena tickets in the daily completion rewards. So what I believe is going to happen here is we're going to get these auto clear tickets instead of arena tickets. So that'll be pretty nice. And what this is going to basically allow you to do is once you've cleared something 10 times successfully and your power is more than 40% of what the power like level is, like what the power of the boss is essentially, then you can immediately obtain the rewards by consuming the auto clear ticket. So essentially you do your 10 Carios 10 times, you pass it, you have 40% more HP than the boss, or not more HP, but more combat power than the boss, and you use your ticket, and boom, you get all your rewards. Easy claps, no time needed at all. So this is very nice. I actually kind of really like this because it sucks that it's like gated by tickets. Like, I guess it doesn't, but it does kind of suck that it's gated by tickets. But this kind of gives me the feel of like in Sky Arena when they added the like auto farming, like where you could like actually like auto farm. So like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Might as well just read the last one up at the top too. The last thing.
Oh, sorry.
Combination.
So the scope of application of the combination system will further be expanded. From 5-star or higher legendary grade, you can combine 3 pieces of equipment to obtain 1 piece of equipment of the same level. You obtain the same type of equipment as the main material. So essentially what you're going to be able to do is roll 3 types of gear and get another piece of gear, and hopefully it's higher.
So everyone that has like the 6-star 2 awaken, and you've leveled up now 3 pair of earrings and they all suck, you can put them all in there and get a new 6-star awaken 2 set of earrings. So you lose 2 earrings to reroll
1.
To reroll 1, yeah.
Kind of a bad deal, but like, hey,
that's what it sounds like to me.
It is what it is. Or you have a bunch of 3 crap weapons and you roll it and hopefully get a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, the last thing here, Galaxy Stones, Magic Stones, and Effect Stones can be combined in a similar way to existing gems, and like gems, higher grade can be obtained upon great success. So they never hurt. So basically, these are just adding gambling machines.
Yeah, but the one that they left out there was the books, the rune books.
Oh yeah, you still can't do that.
It's everything now, so you can combine everything except for the rune books.
So hopefully you've been saving all that stuff.
Unless they just missed it. Hopefully they just missed it.
They probably did just miss it.
And they're letting us do the rune books too. I hope.
Yeah. Either way, so there is so many amazing things coming. I apologize. We did want to put like a bit of a more polished video together for you guys, but like this was a lot of information. Like a lot.
I can't wait for the new continent. It looks awesome.
The new continent is going to be super exciting. I'm super hyped. I'm super excited for 6-star runes. Hopefully you've been saving your tickets. They're very important.
And all your 5-star legendaries.
Yep.
Combine them all together.
Yep, your 5-star legendaries. Yep. So lots of cool things to come. I think April 5th. So just a couple more days here, like 6, 7, a week. I'm bad at the days with the 31 and the 30. Anyway, we appreciate you guys. If you stuck around this long, we extra appreciate you. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Chetta, you have anything?
No.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one.